Hey, have you ever walked through your own house and had that thought, wow, I am paying to heat, clean, and take care of rooms I barely even step foot in? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, you're definitely not alone, and you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dig into how to make your home fit your life instead of the other way around. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to kick things off with what I call the too big house problem. Then we'll explore two very different ways forward, downsizing versus right sizing. We're going to break down the thinking behind each one, give you a solid framework for how to choose, and then wrap it all up by rethinking what a home should really be all about. You know, for a long, long time, the dream was always a bigger house, more rooms, more space, more everything. But what happens when when life happens? The kids grow up and move out, and suddenly that dream home starts to feel a little empty. It was the perfect house for your past, but maybe it's not quite right for your present. I mean, really think about it for a second. That formal dining room, the one you use for Thanksgiving, and that's about it. What about those extra bedrooms that are just, collecting dust? Are those spaces actually serving your life today? Or are you just serving them by keeping them clean and paying the utility bills? That's the real question that gets the wheels turning. And this quote right here, this is pretty much the key to everything we're talking about today. It's about a huge shift in perspective, moving away from asking, how can I get smaller, and instead asking, how can my home get smarter? Just that one little tweak in the question opens up a whole world of possibilities. So this brings us to these two big concepts that sound kind of the same, but are fundamentally different: downsizing and right-sizing. People use them interchangeably all the time, but honestly, their goals and the results you get couldn't be more different. Okay, let's break this down because it's so important. Downsizing is often reactive. It's a numbers game. The main focus is financial, and the goal is pretty simple: less space. Right-sizing, on the other hand, is proactive. It's a lifestyle choice you're making on purpose. The goal isn't just less space, it's better space. Space that's perfectly suited for how you actually live your life right now. So let's explore that first path. We'll start with downsizing, because the logic of less is really straightforward, it's practical, and for a lot of people, it's incredibly appealing. The financial freedom you can find here can be absolutely life-changing. We're talking lower property taxes, a big drop in your monthly heating and cooling bills. For some people, selling that larger home means they've got enough equity to pay cash for their new place. And this isn't just about saving money, it's about funding a whole new life. Just imagine using that extra cash to buy an RV and finally see the country. That's the kind of dream this path unlocks. And this just nails the lifestyle you get out of it. It's about simplifying everything, trading those weekend chores for actual weekend adventures. This whole lock and go idea is so powerful. Just the freedom to take off for a month and not have to worry about a huge yard or a high-maintenance house waiting for you when you get back. All right, now let's look at that second path, right-sizing. This isn't about subtraction, it's about reinvention. It's about taking everything you've learned about how you really want to live and then designing a home that actually supports that life. It's all about quality over sheer quantity. A fantastic example of this is the mountain modern trend you see in a lot of beautiful places. The investment isn't in square footage you don't even need. No, it's in high-quality materials. We're talking beautiful natural stone, warm woods, these massive windows that just blend the inside with the outside. It makes the space you do have feel absolutely luxurious. So this is what it looks like in the real world. A right-sized home is designed all around you. For instance, say you love to entertain, but your old house had a small, walled-off kitchen. You right-size into a home with maybe fewer rooms overall, but it has a spectacular, wide-open great room and kitchen that becomes the heart of your social life. It's less space technically, but it's infinitely better for your passion. It's also about building for your future, with things like universal design that make it a home you can thrive in for many, many years to come. And this is the magic of really smart design. It's not about the number on the blueprint. It's all about how the space feels. Using clever architectural tricks like vaulted ceilings or putting windows in just the right spot to flood a room with light, that can make a 2,200 square foot home feel so much more open and spacious than a poorly designed 3,500 square foot one. Okay, so we've laid out the two paths, but how in the world do you actually choose between them? Let's get really practical here and walk through a simple framework to help you decide. It really boils down to these three steps. First, do an honest home audit. Walk through your house and be ruthless. What spaces are absolutely essential and what's just there. Next, try to picture yourself 5 years from now. Will you be traveling more? Do you need a dedicated space for a new hobby? And finally, you gotta run the numbers. Understand that downsizing often gives you bigger savings up front, while right-sizing is more of a long-term investment in your quality of life. So as we start to wrap things up, what's the big takeaway here? It's that the ultimate goal is actually pretty simple. Making your home work for you, on your terms, for the life you want to live right now. I absolutely love this analogy. A home shouldn't be some off-the-rack solution that you have to try and make fit. No matter if you downsize or right-size, the goal is to create a space that feels like it was perfectly tailored just for you, for your needs, your hobbies, and your future. And this is really the final word on it. You've worked hard. Your home should be your sanctuary and your launchpad, not a source of stress or endless weekend projects. It's a tool, and that tool should serve you, not the other way around. So I'm going to leave you with this one final question. I want you to set aside what you think you should want or what the housing market says is popular. Just ask yourself, what does the home that truly serves my life, my passions, my plans, my own peace of mind, what does that home actually look like? The answer to that question, well, that's your path forward.